Hello, I'm Russell Ruffin. When I'm instructing on how to handle a crisis news event, I always like to use positive as well as negative real-world examples. Today, I have a positive example, and it involves a tragic school shooting in Littleton, Colorado on December 13th, 2013 at Arapahoe High School. One student was killed by a fellow student with a shotgun. There were some tense moments for the community with horrible memories of all too many school shootings across America. In this case, I want to show you how Sheriff Grayson Robinson did a fantastic job of taking control of the crisis and calming the public. Really, keeping the public calm in such a crisis is extremely important. Why? Because you want parents and the public to follow your directions. If the parents and the public have confidence in you, they will do as you instruct them. But if they don't, they may take matters into their own hands. In this case, Sheriff Robinson did an amazing job of not just controlling the situation, but controlling the message and reassuring the public. In a crisis situation, you want to use active words and phrases, words like active, immediate, decisive, because those active words and phrases will show the public that you are in control. I'm going to play a portion of Sheriff Robinson's news conference on the day of the shooting, and I'm going to superimpose on the screen the various active words that he used in his briefing.
One student confronted the armed student and was shot. That student has been transported in serious condition to a local hospital. We immediately activated our active shooter protocols. We had resources from agencies within the South Metro area assisting us. We cleared the school and secured all of the students very quickly. While we were securing the school, we found one additional student with a minor gunshot wound. That student has also been transported to a local hospital. While we were securing the school and ensuring that the safety of the students and staff in that school, we located the individual that we believe to be the suspect and the active shooter. That individual is currently deceased, and he apparently killed himself. That will still be part of the investigation. We know the identity of the suspect. I am not going to release it at this time. I want to again repeat to you, the suspect has been found inside the school, and he has deceased as a result of what appears to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound. We are slowly and methodically clearing the school and ensuring that all of our students are safe. They were safer inside their locked schoolroom classes than they would have been had we allowed them to exit, and that was part of our strategy and part of our protocol. We are now slowly but methodically allowing students to leave the school in groups. We are bringing them to a location that's directly east of where we're standing. They will be boarded on school buses and transported from there to a church just south of here called Shepherd of the Hills. At Shepherd of the Hills is where we will reunite families with their students. We have now directed all families to go to the Shepherd of the Hills church so that they can be reunited with their families or with their students within the next half hour to 45 minutes. I will also tell you that the response protocols around active shooters were put into place immediately. The first deputy sheriffs and police officers that were on scene immediately entered the school to engage the shooter if they could locate that individual, and also keep these students absolutely safe. Before I'll take any brief questions, and they will be very brief, I will tell you that I will do another very detailed brief at 3 p.m., and I'm not sure of the location, but we will put out an all-media release, and I'll let you know exactly where that 3 p.m. brief will happen. Again, at 3 p.m. I will give you additional details, and I will let you know where our investigation stands. From this point, I will tell you that I will allow media trucks and media representatives to place themselves in the westbound turn lanes on Dry Creek Road, just east of University. I know that this is a confusing site right now, and in order to accommodate...
It might have been a confusing sight for the media, but Sheriff Robinson's demeanor left no doubt that his agency was in control of the situation. In fact, his instructions to the media sent a message to the public that it was law enforcement, not the media, that would be in control of the message. Not only was Sheriff Robinson in control of the message during his briefing, but he was also taking control of the next briefing by giving reporters instructions. I had the pleasure of working with Sheriff Robinson years ago when I was a reporter at an affiliate TV station in Denver, Colorado. And at the time, he was the undersheriff of Arapahoe County. I was handling Crime Watch on television, and I would take unsolved cases and highlight them on TV to help generate new leads from the public. Back then, Sheriff Robinson would routinely provide us with cases. He understood the importance of working with the media. Sure, for the news media, producing stories from cold case files made for good TV. It was relatively easy for us to produce because all we had to do was pull file footage of cold cases and then go to someone in law enforcement to have them appeal to the public for new leads. For law enforcement, it was an opportunity to use the media. Sheriff Grayson Robinson is an example of how law enforcement can use the media to effectively inform the public and at the same time calm the public and gain the public's confidence. And it worked for Sheriff Robinson during the unfortunate Arapahoe High School shooting because during the years, the media and the public had learned that Sheriff Robinson was someone who was confident and trustworthy.
Thank you all. I will see you at 3 o'clock, and we will notify your newsrooms where we will have that briefing.
Sure, thank you very much.
Thank you.